Welcome to Hello English Teacher. Today let's look at the extract based questions from the chapter The 100 Dresses Part 1 from Class 10 English. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe. You can listen to the explanations of chapters from classes 10, 11 and 12 English. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a video. Let's move on to the video now. So, the 100 Dresses is written by Eleanor Ester. So, let's go on to the first extract. So, extract number 1. She sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys who did not get good marks sat, the corner of the room where there was most scuffling of feet, most roars of laughter when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on floor. So, let's look at the questions. Question number 1. Who is the she in the above lines? Is it Wanda, Madeline, Peggy or Miss Mason? So, she here is Wanda. So, the answer is A, Wanda. So, question number 2. Where did she sit? So, where did Wanda sit? So, in the noisy corner of the room where the rough boys sat, where boys who did not get good marks sat. All of the above. So, we know everything is correct. So, the answer is D, all of the above. So, in that corner, that was the most noisiest corner and all the rough boys sat there and they did not get good marks either. So, she sat along with them. So, question number 3. Where was most mud and dirt found? In the classroom, in Wanda's seat, in the corner of the room, in the entrance. So, we have to be very precise. So, here it is C, in the corner of the room. So, let's look at question number 4. What is meant by scuffling of feet? A pleasant sound, dragging movements of the feet on the ground, knocking with legs or tapping on the door. So, scuffling of feet means it is dragging movements of the feet on the ground. So, the answer is B. So, let's look at question number 5. What room is being mentioned here? It is her classroom called room number 13 or her house or Peggy's house or the staff room. So, here it is her classroom which is called room number 13. So, now let's look at the second extract. They had waited and waited for Wanda to have some fun with her and she just hadn't come. So, question number 1. Who are the they mentioned in the above lines? Is it Peggy and her friends, Madeline and her friends, Peggy and Madeline or rough boys of the class? So, the answer is Peggy and Madeline. So, why were these girls waiting for her? So, question number 2. Why were these girls waiting for her? To accompany her to school, to have some fun with her, to show her the way to school, or they wanted to frighten her? So, the answer is B, to have some fun with her. So, question number 3. Who hadn't come? Is it Wanda, Madeline, Peggy or the teacher? So, we know that the girls had been waiting for Wanda. So, the answer is A, Wanda. So, question number 4. Who was Wanda? Their friend, their classmate, their neighbor, their junior. So, Wanda is their classmate. So, they were waiting for Wanda to have some fun. Now, let's look at the question number 5. Who is the author of the story? Leslie Norris, Walt Whitman, Ruskin Bond or Eleanor Ester. So, the answer is D, Eleanor Ester. So, let's look at the next extract. She came to school alone and went home alone. She always wore a faded blue dress that didn't hang right. It was clean but it looked as though it had never been ironed properly. She didn't have any friends but a lot of girls talked to her. So, now let's look at the questions from this extract. Question number 1. Who came and went alone to school? Is it Wanda or Peggy or Madeline or some new student? So, it is Wanda who came and went to school alone. So, let's look at the next question. What did she always wear? A faded dress, a faded blue dress, a blue frock, well ironed clothes. So, the answer is a faded blue dress. B is the answer. So, question number 3. How did the dress look? It was very clean. It was faded blue, not ironed properly, all of the above. So, we know that she wore a faded blue dress. It was not ironed properly, but it was looking clean. So, the answer is all of the above. So, let's look at the next question. Question number 4. Who did not have any friends? Peggy, Madeline, Wanda or the teacher? So, Wanda did not have any friends. So, let us look at the next question, question number 5. How did other girls behave to Wanda? They ignored Wanda, they talked a lot with her, they frightened her, they were very close to Wanda. So, we know that all the other girls, though they were not close to her, though they were not her friend, they talked a lot with Wanda. So, now let us look at the next extract. Yeah, 100 all lined up, said Wanda. Then her thin lips drooped together in silence. What are they like? All silk, I bet, said Peggy. Yeah, all silk, all colors. Velvet too? Yeah, velvet too. So, let us look at question number 1. What was all lined up? The students in the class, 100 dresses in a store, 100 dresses that Wanda had, or 100 shoes. So, the answer is 100 dresses that Wanda had. She said all these are lined up. So, what were the dresses made of? Only silk, only velvet, silk and velvet, cotton. So, she replied that all her clothes were made of both silk and velvet. So, question number 3. How many colors did she mention? All colors, blue and red, blue and green, or only blue? She had mentioned all colors. So, the answer is A, all colors of clothes. So, next question. Why did Peggy ask her about the dresses? To have some fun with her. She wore only a faded blue dress every way. To listen to her incredulous answer and laugh, all of the above. So, she wanted to ask about the dress because she really wanted to have some fun with her, and every time she wore only one blue dress, faded blue dress, and so they wanted to listen to her answer and have a laugh. So, the answer is D, all of the above. So, who made fun of Wanda? Is it Peggy and others, Madeline, other girls in the class, or Peggy? So, we know that it is Peggy. So, let us look at the next extract. Cruel, why did she say she had 100 dresses? Anybody could tell that that was a lie. Why did she want to lie? So, let us look at the first question. Whose words are these? Wanda, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason? So, we know that it is Peggy talking. So, question number 2. Which girl is referred to here? Wanda, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason? So, we know that Peggy is referring to Wanda here. So, the answer is A, Wanda. So, what did the girl say? She had only one dress. She had her favorite dress was faded blue. She had 100 dresses. She could not afford many clothes. So, the girl said that she had 100 dresses. So, question number 4. What was a lie according to Peggy? So, that she had only one dress, that she lived in Boggins Heights, or that she was very friendly to all, or that she had 100 dresses. So, the lie was her telling that she had 100 dresses. So, let us look at the next question, question number 5. What was cruel? Having fun with Wanda, making friends with Wanda, Wanda sitting in the corner of the classroom, Wanda wearing only one dress every day. So, cruelty was having fun with Wanda. So, let us look at the next extract. She usually wore somebody's hand-me-down clothes. Thank goodness she didn't live up on Boggins Heights or have a funny name. So, who is the she in the above lines? It is Wanda, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason. So, here she is Madeline, because Madeline used to wear somebody's hand-me-down clothes, and she was not living in Boggins Heights, and she also did not have a funny name. So, let us look at the next question. Question number 2. What do you mean by hand-me-down clothes? New clothes given as gift, old clothes given by someone, clothes that are ill-fitting, very expensive clothes. So, the answer is B, old clothes given by someone. It's called hand-me-down clothes. So, question number 3. Who lived in Boggins Heights? Wanda, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason? So, Wanda lived in Boggins Heights. So, next question. Whose name was funny? Wanda, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason? So, it is Wanda's name who was considered to be, that was considered to be funny. So, let us look at the next question. What was the funny name? Wanda Petronski, Peggy, Madeline, or Miss Mason? So, we know that it is Wanda Petronski that the children considered as a funny name. So, the next extract. The minute they entered the classroom, they stopped short and gasped. There were drawings all over the room, and Every ledge and windowsill, dazzling colors and brilliant lavish designs, all drawn on great sheets of wrapping paper. So, question number 1, who entered the classroom? Peggy or Peggy and Madeline, Wanda or the other girls? So, it is Peggy and Maddie. So, let's look at question number 2. Why were the girls startled? There was no one in the classroom. Wanda was with her drawings inside. Brilliant drawings were exhibited all over the classroom. Few pictures were hanging on the walls. So, the girls were startled because see, brilliant drawings were exhibited all over the classroom. So, what is meant by lavish? Grand, spacious, huge, attractive. So, here lavish means grand. So, let us look at the next question, question number 4. Where were all pictures drawn? On the wall, on sheets of wrapping paper, on canvas, on the blackboard. So, all these pictures were drawn on sheets of wrapping paper. So, who had drawn all these pictures? Wanda Petronski, Peggy, Madeline or Miss Mason? So, we know that it is Wanda Petronski who had drawn all these beautiful pictures. So, let us look at the last extract from this chapter. In the opinion of the judges, any one of the drawings is worthy of winning the prize. I am very happy to say that Wanda Petronski is a winner of the girls' medal. So, let us look at the questions. Question number 1, whose drawings are being spoken about? Is it Peggy, Wanda, Madeline or none of these? So, we know that the drawings being spoken about belong to Wanda. So, let us look at the next question. Why were the drawings made? There were no place to keep the pictures. It was a test. A drawing competition was held. A drawing challenge was announced. So, the answer is C. A drawing competition was held. So, the next question. How many pictures had the contestant drawn? 1, 2, 10 or 100? So, we know that Wanda had drawn 100 pictures. So, question number 4. Who is announcing the winners? Is it Wanda, Miss Mason, Jack Beagles or Madeline? So, we know that it is their teacher Miss Mason who is announcing the winners. So, the last question. Who won the drawing competition for girls? Wanda, Peggy, Jack Beagles or Madeline? So, it was Wanda Petronski who had won the competition for girls. So, I hope you liked today's video. For more informative videos, do subscribe to Hello English Teacher. Like, share and give your valuable comments below. Thank you for watching.